get out one more message, and let's fuck.
Ew.
You know you love it, baby.
God damn, what the fuck is that?
Done. Close. Charlie Horse.
Is this real?
This is real life.
It says roll 20 visitor. I could win $50.
No. You going to roll20.net?
I just clicked on my character sheet.
What? Take a picture of it for me.
I already deleted it.
Oh. Well, you could have just missed out on $50.
You told me it was fake.
Well, you didn't tell me you clicked on your fucking character sheet. You left out important details there, champ.
Damn it.
It still seems pretty fake.
Yeah.
You sure you're on roll20.net? Like it says app.roll20.net in your
I'm
URL
on
bar?
app.roll20.net
Slash
editor.
editor. Okay. You gotta watch with that Gorgo fella.
I remember when I was going to rewrite all this.
You were gonna rewrite things?
My notes.
Oh yeah,
So
all
it's
your
not
notes
just a
that.
hodgepodge.
Yeah. Well, listen. Take more tidy notes. Speaking of note taking, who wants to tell everybody about all the notes they took last session?
I took a lot of notes.
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's get the D&D screen up there. Boom. Yeah. So who's talking about the notes? Let's go.
Well, we woke up in Phandalin. We met in Stonehill for food, bread, and cheese, and eggs. I drank a gallon of milk. I threw it up.
Yes.
And Corvette and I think just Corvette went to talk to Silbar, right? About Tobin.
Who?
Tobin.
Okay, so we got 3 names already, and all 3 of them are wrong.
That's why I don't know how to spell them.
Corvair,
Corvette.
Sildar,
Sildar. I made my D backwards.
and
And
I don't
what's the
know.
other one?
I don't. You said Torbin?
Tobin?
Tobin?
Yeah.
Tolbin?
That
That's the
Albrecht is missing?
Tolbin's the innkeeper.
Yes. Yeah, you're supposed to be helping look for a guy, a mage.
Yarno.
There you go. Got it. Ready to party.
Larno?
Yarno.
Albrecht?
Yeah, that's it. You getting it? Oh, you know what? I don't have Roll20 open on another fucking screen. I only got the GM screen. Oh. Neat.
And then Sister Gardel said at the Shrine of Luck sent us to a haunted house for a book. At the Tribord Trail. It's northeast to east 4 to 5 days.
I mean, he's
And
got
I
the
wrote
basic
down-
idea, basic story down.
That there's a jeweled comb and it was shiny.
You gave it
Don't
away.
know why. Okay. Trade for answers.
Yep.
Then we got a food and wagon to Coney Island. Coneyberry?
That was before.
No,
And
that
we
was
also
now.
created a frog, which gave us information on the black spider.
I'm not there yet. In 3/4 of the way, many Gorgos attacked. We destroyed them.
Gorgos. Many Gorgos.
And then I got a symbol from the Gorgos from Orc Scouts Wyvern Tour. I think that's what the symbol's for. And then we went to the ghost house, and she takes a gift. That's where we take. We give her the gifts. Traded a book to.
You were trying to get information on a book.
Yeah. And the necromancer, I can't say that name. Cernoth
Sermoth.
from Erebor. And it's from what was he, 100+ years ago? He's like over 100 years old.
It was like 100 years or so ago that the Banshee had traded the book to the necromancer, just like hundreds of years ago. No specific time was given. Just old as fuck.
And that's when we gave the gold frog. And does not know Rockseeker or anything about the map.
Mm-mm.
Black Spider is a wizard, leader of a small group, Naznar. He's a drawer elf.
Drow.
Drawer elf.
Drawer elf, yeah.
And
From
I
the
think
cupboard of darkness. The
he's
drawer
at
elf.
the Wave Echo Cave, which is southwest. West side of the Footsword Mountains. And then Peeps Break.
Then
Phandalin.
you wrote down the Peeps Break. This fucking guy. Then Peeps
And then
Break.
we talked to Gargamel, and Time Warner Cable has a showdown. And then
What?
I
I don't remember any of those details.
Did you say Gargamel?
He
Yeah,
said
Gargamel.
Gargamel had a showdown, and then
Wait.
Gargamel. You talked to Gargamel, and then had Time Warner had a. And I'm trying to think of what any of those were.
Gargamel's the
Garel?
bad guy from the Smurfs, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to remember what.
Well, we talked to Garel, who
You talked to Sister Gorell, who basically.
didn't she send us to that house? She sent us to a town thing.
Well, because I remember. Basically, you came back. You turned the quest into Sister Gorell at the Shrine of Luck. She thanked you for your service and was going to offer you to be in the Harpers. But you were like, nah, I'm not really into that shit. So you bounced. Then you went and saw. You went to the Town Master,
Town
and you
hall,
heard
yeah.
Sildar and Harbin Wester arguing over what was going on and stuff. And then basically Sildar pointed you in the directions of the sleeping giant. Oh no,
Harper Wester is a dick.
He talked about this, and you guys said you wanted to go visit the sleeping giant. I think Gorgo wanted to go visit it, so you went to go visit it, and you read into the Red Brand Ruffians. And after a quick little scuffle, you've managed to kill them. You put one in a basket. Did you shove him in a basket?
We shoved
barrel.
him in a wine barrel.
Barrel. That's right. And you basically held him hostage for a while, and then decided he didn't need to hold him hostage any longer. And
And
you
Corvette
just-
put an orc symbol on the dead guys.
yeah, to cover it up.
And then it turns out we didn't really have to kill him.
Yeah. So,
Corvette talks to
Cor-
Sildar, and we go 15 minutes out of town with the wine barrel.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the blind luck thing. We're gonna go 15 minutes out of town, no problem. And then they all left. They carried the barrel, while Corvair went and spoke to Sildar, right? To get the information about where to go, and they basically were like, "Well, which way do I go?" And he goes, "Oh, this way." And I go, "How do you know?" And he goes, "I don't." So we had a little roll session where everybody messaged me a cardinal direction they were going in, and luckily on the first try they lined it up. And
there's crypts under the manor.
Yeah, you learned about the Tresendar Manor. This area right here. You learned about that, and that's where we left off. So, if I remember correctly, you all went back to the Stonehill Inn for some Nappy Nunu time.
Yep.
And now that everybody's all done doing Nappy Nunu stuff.
I think we walked up to the thing already.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You walked back past and you're
It's just
standing
nighttime.
at the foot of it. I've probably read to you that the Tresendar Manor is more than a castle than a house. It stands on the east edge of town on the low hillside and woods and the thickets. The ancient manor appears to have been long abandoned. But other things I'm not supposed to tell you. Let's get to the actual manor bit. So, let's see. I can tell you nothing new than what you know from what I just said. So, what you gonna do there, champs?
It's also, I think, like pretty nighttime.
10
It was
PM.
dark, yeah. It was dark, yeah. You guys were gonna sneak in under the cover of darkness to do stabby bits in the nighttime, like some sort of bullshit ninjas. All right, so what are we doing here?
We're gonna be bullshit ninjas.
We don't have sneaky checks, right? No. Okay.
No.
I was gonna say, Bear, since you're small and sneaky, do you want to scout the area?
Sure. Leave it to the small guy.
You seem very sneaky.
I'll go stealthy. And I would like to scout the area.
Okay, let me get a. Oh yeah, so you're as sneaky as you think you can be, and
Yes.
as you kind of roll up, you're kind of poking around, and you just see what used to be the manor. Things have been toppled over, just completely kind of busted up. It's pretty worn out. But as you're kind of looking around and getting a look at everything, you do see that there seems to be a lot of footsteps and footprints and things kind of running around. So it does look like it's frequented a lot.
Do I see any people out and about?
There are currently nobody is in the area currently. Just you and the bloke that Dum-Dum's behind you. So you kind of like poke around a little bit, and you're looking, trying to see what's going on. It's fairly well built. There's lots of stone block and lots of what appears to would have been a finer wood back in the day. And as you kind of look around and you kind of dig through some stuff, you find an old cellar door. And you
That's what I
kinda-
was looking for.
Kind of as you're, it's pretty deserted, but there are plenty of tracks leading to this, like, after to the kind of the cellar door. It's basically off of a completely ruined, like, kind of decent sized kitchen. And you peek your head down, you kind of look down, and you see that it goes down to a cellar, and there's another door.
I will report back to the bros.
Well, go report back, homeboy.
Hey guys, there's some doors over here. Looks like a lot of footprints leading to and from them.
Yeah, well, that's,
There was much rejoicing.
I say we go see if we can sneak our way down there. I'm going to go before I start going sneaky. I'm going to take off my cloak, making sure my back is towards the group, and then
Taking
put
what
on
cloak?
my sage's cloak,
Oh, okay.
and
Well, you
putting
don't really
on
have
the
it.
red
I get
brand's
it.
cloak.
Just
Yeah, it's not an actual.
that's fine. Just flavor.
Yep, putting on the red brand cloak.
All right, strong sad.
And then I'm gonna go sneaky and start following Bear.
All right,
I'll go sneaky.
everybody's everybody's sneaky.
I'm
Everybody
good,
else,
so.
if whoever's making sneaky checks, I need some sneaky checks.
I gotta look for it.
Uh, we are the best team.
The sneakiest of
Jesus.
sneakies. All right, so let's move some things around here. What is the marching order? We're gonna need to know that too.
Corvair, do you want to lead since you have the red brand cloak?
Yeah, we can do that. That way they think will at least buy us a second or two.
Yeah.
Just make sure some big guy's behind me who I can sneak behind.
All right, so who's in the front?
I will lead.
I'll go 3.
I'll go behind Corvette.
All right, so we'll put
I'm last.
you, Lauren. Let's move. Well, I gotta adjust some lighting as well, because
And I almost wish I took that other spell right now.
oh man, sucks to be you, don't it?
Yep.
We'll put Gorgo here. Put the bear down. Meow. And then we will beely boop, beely boop, beely boop, beely boop, beely boop. And do 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 do. Oh, it hasn't loaded in yet. Oh, do 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 do. You found some jabronis. Bum, 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 bum.
Where?
I've been here before.
You have been here before. I have used this map for other things.
Okay.
It was the
Can I use danger sense?
yeah, you don't sense any traps or anything. So as you kind of come through, you click the door and you kind of creak it open, Corvair, and as you go to creak it, you just go and slam it. And you look around real quick and you're kind of shifty-eyed. And you can see that the door opens into like a 5-foot landing area that's 15 feet above the large cellar floor. There are stone steps descending to the floor in 2 little quick, short little flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north. So this set right here, it's underneath it there. Technically in that square right there. So you basically have to come all the way. Let's get the right tool here. And we will show you. So basically you'd have to like come down. Oop, wrong tool. Bump.
And then go down.
Which one does it? I forget.
I think you right click.
Right click. Yeah, so bump, bump, and then that way. So
Okay.
let's draw this on the this one here so the people at home can see. So you did have to go this way, down, right, and then up and in. So
It's the same on this side, right?
on this side there is no door.
Yeah, but I could go down the stairs here.
You can still go down the stairs there, yes. So there's a large stone cistern which occupies the western part of the room, this little fountain gimmick. And there's a couple, the walls are basically lined with some old crates and some old barrels. It appears to have been a large storage cellar, which is pretty much something you would expect to find under the old manor. Have at it, kids.
I want to go down.
Go poke around in there, man.
I'm going to just listen at this door.
I'm lagging or something.
Yeah, same.
You want to listen at the door? Make me a perception check.
Oh no.
You press your ear up to the door and you're listening, but you don't hear anything.
Can I pull a cork out and smell if there's anything in here?
Yeah, go for it. You
Smell.
basically grab a smaller barrel and you pop one of the corks out and you give it a little like kind of swish around and you smell it and it smells like ale.
I'm gonna drink it.
All right, how much you drinking?
How big's the barrel?
Let's say it'll hold a dozen tankards of ale. It's not a very large barrel.
I'm just gonna take a big swig.
All right. So you kind of grab it and blub, 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 and you drink it. Put the You kind of hold it out and you give it a burp, and it tastes fresh. It tastes oddly fresh for being in a house that's completely busted up.
I'm gonna put it in my bag. The rest of it.
All right.
Is there water in the cistern?
Let's say that barrel weighs 10 pounds. There is water in the cistern. It seems to be flowing a little bit.
Okay.
So, what would you like to do?
Are these also tankards of ale?
They're barrels.
Ah, man.
They may or may not contain tankards of ale. Could be water, could be wine, could be dead bodies. I don't know. You guys stuff dead people and dead things, so.
Fair point.
I'm gonna check all these barrels to see if they're filled.
Alright, yeah, so you start basically grabbing barrels and shifting things around and just. You're kind of popping stuff open. And basically, you know, moving things about.
I'm gonna open this. Can I check the door for traps?
Yeah, you kind of make an investigation check. Which will give me time to get the dynamic lighting up. You basically kind of go look over the thing real quick, and you don't see any traps whatsoever.
I'm gonna slowly crack open the door.
And you pop it open.
Just so I know for later, are these all full of ale?
There's ale,
they, like-
there's water, there's wine, there's tons of stuff mixed into them.
Okay, I'm gonna cap them and just remember they're there.
Alrighty. Corvair, you see that when you kind of open that door, that the floor seems to be like it's dusty, but there seems to be a path that's cut where people seem to have walked back and forth. You can kind of see that there's some flagstones on the inside, and they appear to be kind of covered in dust. And a couple faux columns that are basically you can see one, and you kind of see the outpass of another one.
I look at Bear and those guys. I kind of motion like we should go.
Okay.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna walk in. I'm just gonna go to the edge of this hallway.
If everybody's lagging that bad, we should probably completely reload roll 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
just refresh or do something else?
basically, I guess might be best to log out, log back in.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna take a quick break real fast while we fix whatever the issue is. Basically log out, refresh, roll 20, and then we'll see how it goes and we'll try it again. Logged out, refresh, logged out, refresh. The D&D Essentials Kit's now available through Roll20. Oh man, that's the upgraded starter kit for the people playing at home. I believe it's got pretty much everything you need to get going, but instead of having just the one adventure, it's got a few.
There's also a Rick and Morty one coming out.
There is a Rick and Morty one, but nobody cares about Rick and Morty, to be honest with you.
I do.
Nah, you really don't.
I do.
So here's the deal, man. It's got a bunch of adventures in it. If you had the 3rd edition starter set and it had like those 3 or 4 little mini adventures, 5 mini adventures, it's basically similar to that. There are some. I believe there's one for for Lost Mind. I think there's a chunk of part of that's in there. I don't think it's included. You get stuff for the Storm King and a couple other stuff. And I may or may not pick it up. Don't know.
Oh, also, there's a new UA of
Unearthed Arcana.
Of sorcerer and warlock. One's like basically a psionics sorcerer.
Yeah, this thing with the problem, the only issue with stuff that's UA is it's currently in playtest.
Test.
So what happens is sometimes things work out really well, and they're like, "Oh, let's do this, this, and this," and then as people are playing with it, they go, "Oh, we can really cheese this." and they'll then rework it instead of using it, twice.
Yeah,
Unlimited. They'll be like, okay, twice a day or once a day.
Aberrant Mind is
I
a
don't know.
sorcerer, and then Lurker in the Deep. So basically, I can't say the thing, Cthulhu, whatever the heck his name is.
Cthulhu?
He could be
Do
your
you
patron.
not know about our Dark Lord Cthulhu?
Nope.
Praise Cthulhu.
It's Cthulhu.
I know what it looks like. I know how to spell it. I don't know how to say it.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But yeah, let me know when everybody's back in.
I'm back.
I'm back in.
I'm in.
All right, perfect. So, yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I want to peek to this corner.
Well, go peek to the corner, bro. You can peek to the corner. You know how this works. So yeah, as you kind of come around the corner a little bit, you can see that the columns are basically every 10 feet, and that there are relief carvings of like mournful angels, kind of in different spots around the little hallway. It's a very, very somber hallway.
Do I recognize any of them?
Negative. We'll make a history check. Let's find out.
History.
Yeah, you can see that it's basically, you believe that it's that these types of angels would have been led to a crypt. Now that you're standing in the hallway, at the end of the hallway is a door that is there. A set of doors. It's a set of double doors that are sheathed in a copper plate, but they're green now with age. And there's two mournful angels on both doors.
Two what angels?
Mournful.
Crying angels, mournful angels.
I'm gonna walk up to the doors and check it for.
Okay. Well, I need you to go back there, and I'm going to need me a dexterity check. Saving throw, actually. Dexterity saving throw. So yeah, you hear a... And let's get the proper tool out here. An area right here. Whomp. Opens up and two doors open down, and as you... Luckily, because it's... Oops, wrong tool. Because the area doesn't seem to be walked through that often, and it hasn't been set in a long time, the front half clicks first, then the back half, so you're able to quick scuttle back to the hallway there. The edges along the walls do seem wide enough that they're, or just narrow enough that you're able to kind of shimmy across it.
I look back at the group and go, do you want to try and shimmy across, or you want to just try that other door?
You first.
Well, we can go back and try that other door.
Thorin, what do you think?
What's at the bottom of the pit? I look over the edge.
So as you look into the pit, it's just pretty dark, but it's basically just a pitfall.
All right.
No spikes or anything of danger.
Blaze!
I say, let's shimmy.
Alright, so anybody who's going to shimmy across, I need a dexterity.
So I'm going to take my rope out of my bag and tie it around my waist, and then give the other end to the two big guys.
Okay.
And then go that way. When I shimmy across, I'll see if I can hold it, at least for me and Bear, and see if we can get it so that way if someone falls, we can at least maybe catch them.
Okay, so what I'm trying to understand, what I'm trying to visualize here is you want to shimmy across
With a
and
rope
then
tied
once-
around my waist.
Hold, shimmy across with the rope tied around your waist. This way, if you happen to slip, they can catch you.
No, I'll swing. Like they get pull like that. Like they'll just slowly give me slack out. So if I fall, I'll swing and like I'll hit the wall, but I won't fall to the bottom. Since they're big
Okay.
guys and they outweigh me.
I got you. So yeah, if you're going to shimmy across, I'm going to need an acrobatics check. So yeah, you tie it and you pull it real tight, and you start to shimmy, 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 and you get a little bit out. And as you do, because you've tied the knot right in the front, it's kind of pushing against the wall, and you can't really shimmy that well, and your foot slides off. I need strength checks from whoever's holding the rope, and it appears just Gorgo's the one standing there holding the rope. Or is Thorn helping as well?
I handed it to the two big guys.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
helping out as well.
Okay, saying you handed it and them taking it's completely different. So yeah, let's get a
Ring.
Yep. Strength saving throw, Gorgo.
Saving.
Yep. So yeah, as they start to slide, you basically you feel the weight start to go, and you latch on, and he just kind of swings out, and he's now basically 5 foot into the pitfall.
I'd like
I'm gonna pull him up.
I'd like to come out now.
And you guys basically kind of grab a hold of him and lean him back out and pull him back out.
Yeah, I'm untie my rope and go. I'm good for trying to not shimmy. Put the rope back in my bag.
Okie dokie.
Well, let's let the little monkey man try.
Well, you gotta remember, we still gotta all get across, or there's another door in the big room.
All right, let's try the other door.
Okay. Actually, before we go, can I just look at the walls on either side? Is there like
what are you
a lever?
looking for?
I'm looking for a lever, a thing you can press, something you can pull, or even on these two angels. I'm like seeing if anything moves or anything looks like it's...
To reset it, is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes.
No, there's nothing like that.
Okay, then I'll go back towards the big room, because I'm not trying to shimmy across again.
So yeah, well, you're going to be able to... Well, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
So basically, you're just walking straight back into the other room.
Yeah.
All right, so you're underneath the thing here. As you come around, you see a group of Red Brand ruffians, and they see your cloak. I didn't mean to open that now, but they see your cloak, and they go, "Hey, you! What are you doing?"
Oh, hey, I was supposed to bring 3 new guys who want to join, but I haven't really been in this building much. I only got put here once. I didn't know which way to go. I'm saying it extremely loud.
Yeah, okay. You don't listen. We're right here. You don't have to yell. Where's these? You have other. Did you set off the trap in there?
Yeah, I thought that was
what
the way
that
we were
noise
supposed
was.
to go.
God,
Yeah, he told me to go right.
No. This is ridiculous. But I don't. And he kind of looks at you, and he stares closely. I don't know you. Come here. Come closer.
I will take a step closer and then say, "Come on, we grabbed a nail at the sleeping giant." And I'm gonna use persuasion.
Yeah. Make a try to persuade him. I need an insight check, right? It's wisdom. Yeah, and he goes, I don't think so. I think I would remember you. I've been here a while.
Oh, I'm new.
I don't know. Well, this is easy to settle. What's the passcode for today?
Yankee Doodles.
You're right. You were here before. And he basically goes, Here, let me give you the token. And he reaches to his right and grabs his short sword and draws it out. And I need initiative rolls. Bum, 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 bum. I clicked on the wrong thing. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, work. All right. So we need them's fighting's word music. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, Who would I'm assuming you guys would have stayed where you were while he was shouting this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Thorin. You rolled the highest initiative, so you go first.
Okay, does my character know what's actually going on?
You basically heard,
Just heard the commotion going on?
yeah, you heard him talking to somebody, but you are in, like, you've kind of understand that you are in, like, the Red Band Ruffian, hideout.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and check out what's going on with him. He hasn't come back in a little bit.
Go for it. So yeah, as you start to come around the corner there, you see 3 guys in red cloaks who have drawn their short sword.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in the room. And be like, hey, what's going on?
This is more friends for you, huh?
Yep.
We'll take care of you soon.
We'll see about that. And I'm gonna end my turn.
Well, you have 5 movement left.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you have
Oh, then
5,
I'm
10,
going-
15, 20. Right here. would
Going
be your
in
20.
here. Slap this guy around. Up top next to Corvair.
Let's fucking bitch slap him.
Oh,
Oof, that'll hit.
Eh.
So yeah, you basically kind of step in, and you just go, whoosh, and you slash right across his chest, and you make some pretty solid contact. And you basically cut a chunk of his cloak open, and cut through his kind of leather armor, and he is bleeding.
Alright, I have my turn then.
Ending your turn. Alrighty.
Yes.
Hey, Bear.
Hey, yeah. I'm gonna follow Thorin down through the hallway.
You're making your way downtown, walking fast, and oh my God, there's 3 Red Band Ruffians.
And I'll shout at.
By the Nine of Wands.
This will be the first guy I can see, so I'm gonna shout
Fusroda.
at him with my vicious mockery.
Alright, I need a DC Wisdom save of 14. Womp, 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 womp. And what do you shout at him?
I'm gonna say, I've seen fungi with more charm.
You seem kind of wince real quick, and he looks at you and gives a little grimace. He does that little anime one where the little vein pops up in front of his face. Oh.
I'll step here and I'll use my bonus action to give Corvair Bardic Inspiration.
Perfect.
yay.
And end my turn.
Alright, Ruffian's turn. Well, our Ruffian standing next to Corvair, holding up his short sword, strikes at him. Chop!
That's a miss.
Flourishes his blade and swings across the other way.
That's a miss.
Alright, this guy here steps forward, takes his short sword, and clank! Hits our friend... I'm losing them on my microphone cords. Hits our friend Thorin and deals 7 points of piercing damage. Just stabs him right through, spins it around, and flips it down to where it's pointing down and tries to dig it straight in like a small dagger. And wham! On your recoil, you manage to get your shield up and deflect it out of the way. This one here takes a step forward, looks at the little monkey man, and goes, basically says, who do you think you are? And swoop, tries to stab our friend, and that is going to hit, so that's 4 damage. Don't worry about the +5.
Copy.
He then spins it over, because it was a advantage crit, and takes the button, just tries to drive it right into you once again. The second time, you're able to deflect it out of the way. And he says, oh, no smart-ass comments now, huh, small monkey man? Corvair.
I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp at this guy.
Okay. Lightning springs from your hand. You deliver a shock touch. Make a melee spell attack. That will hit. And he feels the slight jolt.
And then I'm going to go 1.
Okay, so as you step away...
No, because with it, if he takes damage on hit, he can't make reactions till the start of...
But that guy can.
Oh, crap!
As you shock the one guy, and as you turn to run away, he takes and tries to stab at you as you go to move.
Beats it.
Boom. And as you basically turn around, he hits you, just reaches out and gives you a quick jab, and goes right back to staring at our friend Thorin, the more immediate threat.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Go in there. And my turn.
Alrighty. Hey, Gorgo.
Yep.
Let's do that hockey, bud.
1, 2, 3. 3! Come on, motherfucker. 20. Now I see him.
That's 25.
No.
Hold on 1 second. You were here right now. So 5, 10, 15, 20. No, you're right, 20. I don't math too good. So as you come around, you see there's a bunch of
I see
sewage
injuries.
flowing, and you see the guy directly in front of you. He's bleeding. Everybody else appears to be okay, but you have heard the sounds of battle as you round up the corner.
Can I jump or go through Thorin and end up here?
It's it's fine. It's supposed to be difficult
30.
terrain, so well,
Or if not, I'll just move there.
yeah, you wouldn't have enough space to move through them because it's difficult terrain.
Okay, I'll move there. And having no idea what's going on. But I see there's a fight, so I'm raging. And
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna go
rage?
after
Alright.
that guy.
Hit him.
I heard some commotion.
That'll hit. And yeah, you basically crack him extra hard, and you cut off a big chunk of the red brand cloak, and it kind of floats to the ground. As you do, you just see it's followed by a spray of blood. He's looking pretty shit.
What'd you do to my bear?
The tiny man needs a big man, huh?
And my turn.
Thorin.
Alright. Well, I'm angry at this dude that's sitting right next to me to the left because he hit Corbett, so I'm going to attack him.
Alright, take your vengeance swing.
Alright, man, I'm pissed. You hurt my buddy.
Oh shit! He just kind of slides out of the way and just kind of take your swipe, and he just sneaks out of the way, and you go, you're slower than he is, huh? And it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
So what else you got?
That's going to be it for now. On my turn.
Alright, hey Bear. Let's go.
I'm going to say back to this dude, no, I can take care of myself, and stab at him with my rapier.
And he, even though he's kind of, a little bit hobbled, he blink, knocks it out of the way. And you don't hit.
I will use my bonus action to give Thorin Bardic Inspiration, and end my turn.
Okie dokie. It's the ruffian's turn. The ruffian standing right in front of you, Bear, says, I don't think you can handle yourself, and swipe. And because he's kind of injured, he goes to swipe, but it's really slow and labored. He makes sure he gets a good solid grip, and he tries to swing again. But he's just not feeling super hot. Things are not going his way.
Hey,
Thorn,
buddy,
the
you
one-
okay?
The one directly in front of you, he just kind of spits blood on your shoes. The guy right in front of you grabs his short sword and kind of does a small little flourish and jabs it straight forward. And 21 I know is going to hit, so you take 8 piercing damage. He spins around and 360 no-scopes you. And because he's got too cocky, he spins around and hit, and you're kind of recoiling so that shoots over top. The guy right here steps forward onto the stairs and looks back at Gorgo and just goes and tries to stab Gorgo. The first attack doesn't hit, and you kind of block and push back. You yell with your muscles, and he swings again, and it's a 14, and I don't think that hits either. I think your armor class is 15. You flex your muscles even more, and he thong, and it kind of bounces off. And he just kind of, laughs at you and says, "I'll get you next time, Corvair."
I say, no you won't, and I cast Fireball.
Fireball? Oh. Fireball is like,
No. I don't have that yet. And not right here.
all right. Which one are you hitting?
This one, who just trash talk Gorgo.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, that'll hit. I cast Fireball. So yeah, you hit him and it kind of hits and he stammers backwards real quick and you just see the singe of everything and it kind of burns at his face and he buckles down and takes a knee and he starts kind of wiping it away and he's looking pretty bad.
And then I'm going to end my turn.
Alrighty, hey Gorgo,
Yeah.
let's do it.
I think we decided that my hand axes, I only get to use like 2 of them on one guy, right?
Do you have 2 hand axes?
Yes. I have an offhand and a main hand.
Okay, so here's the deal. You can, if you're going to use your hand axes, you're going to have to drop your great axe.
Yes.
So when you drop your great axe, you're going to have to use your action to pick it back up.
Pick up the great axe.
Yeah, so basically right now, like normally you could sheath a weapon, but you would use your next action to draw your other weapon.
Okay.
If
Fuck
if you drop it, that's a completely free action. Then you can use your free action to draw your 2 hand axes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna laugh in that guy's face and hit him with my great axe.
The one right here.
The one on the stairs.
Okay, hit him.
Oh.
Oh
Who's
yeah.
laughing now, bitch?
You basically split him just whoom, and he's not laughing now.
Ha ha ha.
Jesus Christ.
and my turn.
End your turn. Alrighty, hey Thorin, let's go.
Alright, I'm going back at this guy to the left.
Perfect. Yeah, he's swashing. He's buckling. And he manages to toss your sword to the side one more time.
Alright.
Gorgo's trying to tell you about bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Okay. I'll use bardic inspiration.
The Bard's Curse. So yeah, roll me a 1d6.
I'm gonna have to start with a
Bear's
fucking
ripping at
announcement
his-
every time.
Ripping at his hair. Listen, he's the new guy. You gotta give the new guy a little bit.
I know, but the
He's
other
getting
guys don't remember either.
I know he's getting it. I don't think.
Hey, I
anyone-
remembered for him.
Hey, look at you. All right, roll me a 1d6. So in the left-hand side, there's the little dice. There you go. You got it. Boom. So yeah, he's kind of laughing. He's ho ho ho. You can't hit me. Roll me your damage by clicking on your little thing. Alrighty. So he starts to laugh like ha 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 ha. You can't touch me. And then all of a sudden you see like the part of his armor slice, and it just starts to really bleed, almost like a car, like the anime where they run by the two ninjas and they go whoosh, and they both stand there, and all of a sudden the guy goes bah, and it starts to bleed. That's basically what you did. Meh.
Okay.
Bah.
Alright, I have my...
Bear.
I'm gonna hit the dude with my rapier.
The one right in front of you, I'm assuming? That hits.
Yeah. Yay!
Yay.
Damn.
9 is max? Oh, no. Not max.
It's 1 under max.
Yeah, you basically...
2 under max.
Don't know, actually.
2 under max.
Yeah, you
You have a
bend
high dex.
down. You bend down and go... Jam it right up through his heart, pull it back out, and he clutches and falls over dead.
Kalima.
Hum-num
That's-
Shavai. Hum-num
that's
Shavai.
That's a falchion, not a rapier, but okay.
Whatever. That
Well,
will be it.
There's
For me.
differences.
That's it for me.
I got you, buddy.
Okay.
That's a rapier.
Yeah.
So, it's Red Brand time. This guy here, he's kind of bleeding, and he's a little bit cocky. And he just basically grips his short sword and kind of looks past you and swings at Thorin. Reaches it up with a little bit of thing and swings one more time. And you manage to get your shield up and boom, and you hit the second one, boom. You kind of deflect it back off, and he's just kind of staring straight at you. Not sure what to do at this point. Corvair,
I'm going to cast Firebolt.
fireball. Yeah, that'll hit.
Bolt.
2. Yeah, you hit him in the shoulder, and he kind of recoils a little bit, and he pats out the fire, and it's singeing. You see him kind of hold the spot for a second and grimace.
And then end my turn.
He just kind of, feels like this a little bit. Gorgo, it's your turn. Before he before you do anything, he just goes, wait. How about I make you a deal?
We're listening.
We have some captives. We have captives. I'll initiate them to be let go if you let me live.
What's a captive?
People. We have people we have been as prisoners.
Where are they being held?
Through the little area you tripped the trap in, there's a crypt there, and there's a little holding pen.
So why do we need you?
Because you need to know the passcode.
What's
And
the passcode?
and they recognize me. You lot are, a bit off.
That's an understatement. I mumble.
Gorgo, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna come up here. Over the rough terrain. Can I grab him around his neck?
Oh, you want to grapple him? Yeah. Make a athletics check.
Athletics.
It'll be and it'll be against his dex. Yeah, you basically run up and just kind of just grab him and lift him up off the ground a little bit. And he's
Now can I drag him over here and dunk his head in the water? Torture him?
Yikes. Yeah, sure. You kind of grab him and bring him over and dunk him in.
I lift his head down. What's the password?
You're gonna need me anyways, whether you have the password or not.
I look back at the 3 and I smile evilly. And I dunk his head in again.
Okay. He's blowing bubbles and
I'm gonna hold his head in until somebody either stops me or I'm just gonna let him drown.
Make a strength check. One more strength check. Or athletics, I'm sorry. Keep going with strength. Yeah, athletics. I'm going to say you have advantage because you're raging. Yeah, he's basically kicking and screaming. And he's just kind of...
Anybody stopping me?
When he dunks him back under, I'll count to 10 in my head and then step up and say, Gorgo, that's enough.
Okay, I take his head out, and I end my turn.
Thorin. You're the man of action. So yeah, this guy is now soaking wet. He's kind of red in the face. He's gasping for air.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, maybe we should listen to this guy, hear him out, see what he can help us out with and everything.
What if he warns them instead of helping us?
You have me beat.
Trap.
You already
Until
tripped the
you're
trap.
back with your comrades.
I can help you reset it and lock it. What do you want to do, Thorin? Well, we'll get out of initiative order.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem. Let me clear it.
I say it's Thorin's decision.
Huh. I say let's take the man on his word.
Very well.
I'll turn to the guy and say, looks like you've bought another meal.
I knew this little one was smart. No offense.
I'll toss down my rope.
Okay.
You guys might want to tie him up just until we know we get close where we definitely need him.
We can't tie him up if we want him to do this stuff for us.
Well, we don't want him setting the trap, then running and respringing the trap, and now we have a whole building waiting for us. We can always untie him. I go and I take his swords away from him.
Does he have his weapon on him?
Yeah, he's still holding it. You haven't done anything.
Alright, I want to reach out and say, give me your sword.
And he kind of hesitates for a second, looks, and just flips it over and hands you the hilt.
I'll take his sword and
I'm going to say check him
That's
for
all I'm
other
gonna
blades.
okay. And I will step him for other blades.
And you start to kind of pat him down and stuff. And I don't have anything else. You can, no knives, no spoons, no sharpened sticks, no pointy rocks, nothing.
I would take you at your word, but we were just trying to kill each other, so I'm still going to check you.
And you search the room, you don't find anything.
Alright. Thorin,
Yes.
do you know how to tie a slip knot?
Yeah.
Make one in that rope and put it around this guy's neck.
Okay. Alright. I put the rope around his neck.
Okie dokie. We're not going to Subway, right? So, that's going to get me banned from Twitch. So, Thorin takes off his MAGA hat and stucks it in his pocket, puts the thing around
Jesus.
Mr. Juicy, and you have a slip knot around my friend's neck. And he's going, this seems unnecessary.
We don't take kindly to betrayal.
I don't take kindly to you either. Coming in when you're not supposed to.
Well, that's why we're in this predicament.
Yeah, well, that's a fair point. But you all have weapons, I have nothing.
That's fair.
Can I search this guy?
Yeah, go for it. So you basically kind of start poking around, and he doesn't have anything, but the guy beneath him, he has a small little pouch, and in it is, I'll put it in the loot chat, because we got one. 16. Where's the loot? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, 16 silver, 7 GP. And
Don't pull no funny stuff. Thorin's staring right at you.
hold on one second. Oops. Math is hard. 15 electrum pieces. Two garnets. Right. Perfect. So yeah, you find 28 silver pieces, 12 gold, 15 electrum, and there are 2 small garnets worth 10 gold pieces each.
I'm looking at it and I go, we'll split this up later. And I put it in my pack.
You can have it. You can have it. He's kind of a prick, that guy. Well, he was. Big man, you can let me down now. It seems redundant to have you and our friend here with the rope.
Before
Okay,
he does that, DM, can you check your direct messages?
Yeah, we can technically do that.
Cool.
So you basically reach into the bag of gold teeth, grab it, and go to slam it in. Make me a let's make me an athletics check. So yeah, you do that. Can you roll me a 1d4?
1d4.
So yeah, you basically grab the thing and you jam it into his skin, and you like jamming it to leave it in there. Is that weird? If I read your message correctly? So
Yes.
yeah, you jam it in, and the second you kind of push it in, you feel this pressure kick back to you, and you've realized that you've clipped a vein, and it just kind of starts squirting, and he grabs onto it. And he looks at you, and he slowly starts to like bend to a knee, and it's just gushing blood. You've hit a major artery, and he dies.
Damn it.
Okay, I have to ask. Bear, what'd you do?
Well, looks like I killed him.
With what?
I'm gonna put
Remember
him
those?
down now.
Remember those golden teeth that we found before?
Yeah?
Yeah, I used one of those.
What? Poor Gorgo drowns the man. We're gonna take it. And you kill him with a tooth?
Hey man, look at it this way. It's kind of ironic. He was bitten by a guy he's never met, and that killed him.
I guess.
I'm just confused. I'm looking at this guy like, what the fuck?
Well, I guess I'll take my rope back and I'll go and start untying the rope. And putting it back in my pack.
You undo the rope and to the pack. So from where you're standing now into that other room appears to be a storeroom that's been pressed into service as a living quarter. From what you can see, there appear to be 2 bunks in there, 2 double bunks, so like kind of bunk beds. Near the wall on the door, and there's more crates that fill up a chunk of the chamber.
Is there anything on this guy?
No, just his cloak.
I'm gonna go up to the door and peek in.
Me first.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's the same stuff I just read to you.
I'm just gonna stare at this guy and be like, what the fuck happened?
How long are those beds?
How long are the beds?
Yes.
Let's call them twin-size beds. I don't fucking know. It's a bed.
So not longer than 10 feet.
No.
Okay.
I'll nudge Corvair and say, hey, you know what's funny?
No.
There's 2 beds in here, but 3 guys out there.
4 beds, they're bunk beds.
There's 4 beds? Never
Yeah,
mind.
They're double beds, so...
Well, that's lame.
Yeah, well, sorry, buddy. Ruined your joke.
Is there anything in those crates, or just supplies? Like
More
just
provisions.
miscellaneous? Okay.
Are there any notes or journals or books on the beds?
No errors. There's no notes or journals.
Hey, man. We need a passcode. It's got to be laying around, right?
Or, it's all oral. They have a meeting every day. They have a team meeting like at Walmart where they rally each
I
other
bet
up.
it's all oral. I bet.
Listen, what you and Gorgo are going to do in those beds later is up to you, but it's not...
Hey, man. Thorns
I'm
involved,
already in
too.
enough trouble making a Jesse Smollett joke on Twitch.
In here, is there? Can I search to find any like?
There's no notes.
No.
There's no scraps of paper.
No. Like levers or anything that look like it might reset that trap.
No, nothing.
I guess I'll go head back to our thing. I guess that's our only spot. Is we have to shimmy across that thing.
Can I check behind these barrels for a lever?
Yeah, there's nothing. There's no lever.
Okay.
Kind of killed the guy who knew how to reset it, so... Can't recommend it.
Well, man, I didn't think he would die from embedding something in his skin.
Well...
Is there anything...
Considering there's no major veins in skin!
Well, it shouldn't have rolled a 3.
Oh, I mean, that's just not how the human body works, but...
Yeah, but if you like punch your middle...
Yeah, good thing it's a fantasy world and you're a fucking bear, a half monkey man, and they got a giant blue guy. This fucking
No, man.
here.
I'm a straight-up halfling that's
Thorin
got a
from
case
fucking
of...
Lord of the Rings.
How deep is that?
20 feet.
Is there anything on this statue?
No.
Alright, Eris, tie me up.
I bear up like a rope around his waist and then hand it to the 2 big guys again.
Alrighty.
Do you big guys take the rope?
Can I throw him across?
Can you throw him across? No, it's kind of a...
Okay, I'll grab the
20
rope.
It's 10 feet across, so...
I'll grab it.
Alright, you're both holding the rope, and if you're going to shimmy across there, buddy, I'm going to need me an acrobatics check. So yeah, you basically kind of get onto the thing and you shimmy, jazz hands, and you manage to make your way to the other side.
Yay! Now what?
If you want tie off the rope to one of those, you said statues or columns?
These are faux columns. There's no statues. They are embossed, like reliefed into the wall.
I got you.
So there's nothing I can tie the rope to?
Correct.
Hmm.
Does anybody have a pitten?
I do.
I like
I'm-
kittens.
I'm gonna toss a pitten across,
Oh.
Does he have a hammer?
and then I'm gonna toss the hammer across.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't throw hammers.
Can you
Not
make
at him.
can you make an athletics check?
It's an assault hammer.
All right, so
That wasn't me. That was me.
all right. It's only 10 feet, so we'll give it to you. You throw the pitten across first, and it goes over no problem. What happened to the tunes? Oh, it's the dungeon one. Is there no sound? There it is. It gets me every fucking time. Every fucking time that rock gets me. It's like, who fucking shot somebody? So yeah, but as you throw the hammer, it kind of hits the edge, but it manages to hit the edge and bounce over the other side, and lands at his feet.
Cool. What's this?
You use the hammer to hammer that spike into the ground.
I will hammer the spike into the ground
Perfect.
and attach the rope to it.
Yeah, you basically just bam, 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 bam. You put the rope through. You tie the knot pretty tight.
The pithins have holes in it, right?
Yes.
I probably should have hammered one on this side first.
Probably.
Fair, you want to throw the hammer back, not at me?
I will throw the hammer back.
Can I get
Athletics?
Can I get an athletics check? You throw it to him, and just like the perfect arch, just right over to him, hits him square in the numbers.
Can you roll a 1d4?
Yeah, so you're able to catch it without an issue.
All right, I'm gonna hammer another pithin on this
I like
side,
how the music skipped, then got louder.
Yeah.
and then
I like how only me and Bear are the only ones in
I'm in it.
Yeah, I'm in it too.
not on my screen, Anyway, doesn't matter.
It's atrium carceree.
Shh, nobody cares. So yeah, so you're gonna hammer your own pit in?
Yep. And then I'm gonna loop it through and then hold the live end,
Okay.
and then try and shimmy my way across.
Make a dex, or a acrobatics with advantage.
No acrobatics.
Come on, whammies, all whammies. So you start to shimmy. You shimmy a little more, and your foot kind of slides a little bit. You shimmy a little more, but you manage to get all the way across.
And then I'm gonna take that other end and tie it to the other python, so now it's a continuous loop.
I don't know what a
So that way
python
we
is,
can-
but okay.
Isn't that what it is? Piton?
Piton.
I thought it's a python.
Nope.
Also, gypsum weed is not gypsum weed; it's literally Jim-sum weed.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Some.
I knew it was one or the other.
Yeah.
I typed up the report.
Anyway, who's next?
Yeah.
I can go make it across there.
Sure you do. Okay. Just gotta make an effort.
Hold the
Gorgo.
rope. It's now
Gorgo,
taut.
come. Gorgo, come.
Okay.
So, I need an acrobatics check with advantage, please.
I don't have no acrobatics.
Sure
You guys
have.
are silly gooses.
Thanks.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
Gorgo basically presses himself up and just shimmies across with no issues whatsoever. That leaves our friend Thorin.
Alright.
Big
I'm
guy's
gonna-
nimble.
I'll make room.
I'm gonna make it across, okay?
Because of his dwarvish history, he just basically kind of walks across the little thing, just kind of turns his body sideways and just walks like there was no issues. Doesn't hold the rope, just gets over and just looks at you like, yeah.
I'm gonna undo the rope and put it back in my bag, leaving the two pitons
All right.
there.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna use danger sense on these doors.
You danger sense the doors, and you sense nothing.
Is there a lever or anything on this side?
Nope.
Okay.
We've already established there are no levers in this room.
Buttons, reliefs.
So-
I'm gonna open this door.
Alrighty. Thanks,
The
Gorgo.
left one.
Too late. So yeah, you pop the door open. And you kind of look into a crypt. There are 3 stone sarcophagi, which stand in the dusty crypt. Propped up against each sarcophagus is a human. Oh wait, hold on one second. Propped up against each. That's if you open them. So that's nothing. Inside the room, there are some more false columns, and there are walls that have carved the image of a spreading oak tree.
I'm gonna go in.
Alrighty.
Go look at the floor for traps, so we don't have another falling floor.
They ain't got time for that shit. They stroll in because they ain't bitches like that, and they see two doors, one to the north and one to the northeast, located meow and meow.
How big are the coffins? Roughly?
Like people size.
People size? Okay.
I'm going to step in, but stay on this corner.
Can I lift this lid up?
Yeah, you kind of grab the lid and with your strength, you kind of lift it up and look inside. And inside, you see a human-sized skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail.
And I close the lid.
What'd you find, Gorgo?
There's a dead person in there.
Surprises.
I hear the other ones have candy in them.
I'm gonna go.
Wait, really? And I'll open this one.
Yeah, I opened this one.
All right, so yeah, you pop them open. Can I get perception checks from? What time? What's your? I don't know what your passive perception is.
My passive perception? Nope. Oh yeah, passive wisdom is 13.
What?
I will look at
It's
Gorgos.
below
in the
your
left hand.
stats.
Yep, on
Yeah.
the left hand, your passive is 11. So yeah, you don't open it, but when you kind of pop it open, now that you're I'll see you both find it. Now that you're giving a quick look over, you see that there is a signet ring on the ring finger of both the skeletons you find.
Is it shiny?
I want to grab it.
Alrighty, so you reach down to grab it, and you slide it off. It is very shiny, Gorgo.
I take it.
Alright, so you guys are taking it, and we're taking a peeps break.
Peace
Keeps
break.
break.
Peeps break. Woo-hoo. Remember to use the mute function. I'm gonna kill me all the humans. I'm gonna kill me all the humans.
Don't do that.
Well,
Actually, do that because none of us are humans. Oh wait, is Corvair human?
that's spoilers, bro.
That's true.
But I'm gonna kill me all the humans. They're gonna die really quick now. I'm excited to kill all the humans.
No. I'm back, but I'm gonna eat my tasty cakes.
I'm gonna kill all the humans. I'm gonna kill me all the humans. Do 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 This is the part where everything gets boring. Who we got in chat? Nightbot's in chat. What's up, Nightbot? Nice of you to show up. Stockholm, Sweden. I don't know who Stockholm, Sweden is, but shout out to Stockholm, Sweden.
I'm guessing it's a bot from Stockholm, Sweden.
Oh wait, it's a real person, bro. Don't knock my streaming skills.
Stockholm, Sweden. If you're a real person, message the chat.
He says orc.
He says 0101110.
001011001. Group of people in my other chat have told me they're stirring shit somewhere, and I want to go watch. I want to go see what they're stirring shit with.
Man, I was so excited to have a little, like, control button on that dude.
Oh, and I see. I got you. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes the rules it do be like that sometimes. Everybody is back. Gorgo is just munching on tasty cakes. So, you guys are standing in the crypt as Bear and Gorgo both, grab rings and they turn and look at each other like, "Hey!" Two of the two that are closest to you and the one that they had just lifted down, you just hear, and they kind of sit up, and only one set up because that went smoothly. Let's try it again. Bomb, 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 bomb. Nope, only that one set up too. So they all basically sit up. Let's put the things back up so that everybody knows what we're doing. So yeah, this bloke right here set up, the three skeletons set up. And as they kind of turn and climb out, they're all holding short swords, and it's time for some motherfucking initiative rolls. Bloop.
No.
And Gorgo's at the bottom of the pile again. All right. So the skeletons stand up. And they're all clad in just some rusty mail. Things are basically kind of thrown off. And the one, let's step him out here. Bump. Let's put that guy there. Let's put this guy here. The one right to the top of our friend Bear slashes at him with a short sword. Whoosh.
Miss.
Their bones crick and crack. The other two skeletons both take swings at Gorgo. Top one first. That one's going to hit. You take 5 piercing damage. The one beneath you also hits you for an additional 8 piercing damage. So they both kind of stab at the same time. And you, oof, ouch, ooh, owie, my bones.
Haha.
Hey, Corvair.
That's not funny.
It's funny for me.
I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Fireball.
And use a sorcery point to twin a spell.
Hey, Gorgo, mute your mic.
I can't open the tasty cakes.
So you're casting Firebolt, and you're twinning it to hit 2 targets, okay.
I'm going to hit this one.
Perfect.
And that one.
I believe that is 2 shots are still, right? Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's still 2 rolls.
When you cast a spell that targets one creature, you can... it doesn't specifically say. Let's look it up. No, it's still a single spell instance, so... Oh, no, hold on one second. Because they are separate attacks and not a single splash damage area, both answers roll them separate. You so when twinning a spell that uses an attack roll, you roll 2 rolls and 2 separate damage rolls. When you do one that is not an attack roll, it just does the damage. You just roll the damage once. So yeah,
That's
make
first guy.
first one.
And second one.
I like how you rolled the damage without even knowing if you can hit or not.
I hoped.
You cheeky bastard. So the first one, you see it hit, and you just see like chips and some ribs kind of break off, and he just kind of hisses and turns to you. The second guy takes more of a direct hit, and you just see like ribs and things get shattered and crack, and bits are falling apart, and he kind of, is hunching over a little bit, and you can see the flames just kind of, whatever piece of cloth or leather or something that would have been underneath holding as cushion for the mail is still on fire.
Flaming skeleton. Nice. And my turn.
Yep. Who wants a hug? Hey, bear.
Hey, yeah. I'm gonna swung at me, this dude, with
Yep.
my rapier.
Yeah, you'll hit him. And you basically kind of pierce him. And you don't you don't make contact initially, but you try to, like, on your way out, just kind of like slash it across, and that's when you hit him a little bit, and just kind of chip up some of his bones. And he says, "Oof, ouchie, ooh, my bones."
That's it for me.
Hey, Thorin.
Yeah. I'm gonna go right here. Attack the guy to the left.
Perfect. No, you're not.
Oh.
So you basically stand up, you grab your longsword, and you whoosh, swing across, and you, what normally would have been a hit, you slide right in between a couple rib bones and don't make any contact.
Okay. I am my turn.
All right, Gorgo.
I'm gonna go after this top guy.
All right, go for it.
I'm gonna rage.
Alrighty. So you and
I'm confused because I'm getting hit from all angles. I'm just gonna go for that guy because he's next to Bear.
perfect.
I swing with my great axe.
That'll hit.
Okay.
And yeah, you hit him and basically just send the pile of bones and rusty mail just spraying into the corner.
And I just had my turn.
Alrighty. It's our friend Skellybones' turn. Skellybones turns and tries to stabby bear.
I'm going to use cutting words
Okay.
for those of you at home. And I think that's a 1d. Yeah, it's a regular.
So you're basically expending one of your bardic inspirations to lower it by 1.
Yeah, but that takes it to a miss.
Yes. All right. So yeah, right as you do it, you yell at. They don't have to. You can choose a feature after the creature makes its roll, but at the DM. Okay. Yeah, you're good. So yeah, you basically just yell back at it. You slide back out of the way. And it misses. Gorgo, while you're still listening to the sound of Yahtzee dice slide into the corner, the one behind you takes its short sword and jabs you in the back.
That'll hit.
And you take 3 piercing damage.
Fucker.
Corvair.
I'm going to firebolt this guy.
Firebolt. That'll hit.
Just the 8.
Yep. Yeah, you hit him in the back, and you hear this, and the bone starts to char. And same thing, it's his back is just starting to kind of burn. If he had flesh, he would be, in pain, but doesn't hurt his bones. Is
end my turn.
Bear. Oh, if you're talking, we can't hear you. So your rapier misses.
Motherfucker.
Your rapier misses.
Well,
I got
either
you.
way, it would miss out. Just swinging at that guy.
So yeah, you jab him through, and you just swoop, and you go under, underneath where his ribs are, jam it through, and pull back, and you're like, ah, I missed. Oh, I don't know if you're in your turn or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Thorin.
Alright. I'm going back at this dude.
Get after him, son. Adjusting for wind, you hit him. You knock out a bunch of his vertebrae and send him scattered to the floor. That's a max damage hit. Send him basically just all over the floor.
Hell yeah. Alright, I have my turn.
Gorgo.
Alright, now that I don't have to worry about that guy, I can move. 5, 10. And I'm just gonna go skull bashing with a great axe.
That'll bash him. You.
Damn.
You why can't I click on the guy? You run up to him and you take your axe and you hit him in the head, and you basically cleave off a big chunk of the side of his skull. Just kind of one eye, like where the nose is, and his jaws fall to the floor. And he kind of wobbles a little bit, but his bones don't fall completely apart.
And stunned, I'm gonna ready myself in case he attacks.
You've
Am I
used your
trying?
action, so you can't ready yourself.
I'm still gonna do it.
Okay, you do it anyway. So the skeleton kind of turns to you and raises its sword up and just takes a swipe. Because it's missing half of its skull, it's not as accurate as it once was, and it misses. And it kind of stumbles and kind of weeble wobbles. Corvair.
I'm going to firebolt him.
Firebolt.
I'm going
And-
to use Bardic Inspiration to roll a 1d6.
Okie dokie. Yeah, you hit it. And basically, you take your firebolt, you send it through, and it goes through initially, but it hits the back wall, and just it bursts, and when it bursts, it knocks him forward, and it crumples to the ground. It's dead. Bum, 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 bow.
And I blow on my finger like a gun.
No.
And I say to
Like
bear,
what?
I do the
He did
smoking
finger
gun.
guns.
Yeah.
No, I know. What's a gun?
finger gun, bang, 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 bang.
We don't.
I think they have guns. They're very... What's it called? But
Guns are there? Well, here's the thing: they're technically in D&D. They're reskinned and different things. Some of them have. Some people kind of go over the top, but they're perfectly fine. Like reskinning just a hand crossbow for a gun, because they would have been really, really poor.
yeah, it would have been garbage.
One-shot guns, but
I read about it in a book.
no.
I turn to bear. I turn to bear and say, "We did something bad."
Do you have a ring?
I got a shiny ring.
Then who cares?
I go, can I just see the ring?
No.
No.
Well, I'm not going to take it. I would just like to look at it.
No.
Mine. I'm
I'll
putting it in my
Put it
pocket.
in my pocket.
In unison, they go no and jam it in their pocket.
And I'm going to say in a persuasive voice, fine, you guys can keep your cursed rings.
Okay.
Oh, he's making he's trying to persuade you. Yeah, they can agree to disagree whether it's.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have to be like cursed. That's all up to them.
Okay. Just saying I could probably identify family or something, but that's cool. And
Can I try to deceive him and tell him I didn't pick up a ring?
I literally just saw
He
you put
saw
it in
you.
your pocket.
That's-
And after I say, like, you can keep your cursed rings, I'm going to take a step back and cover my ears.
So you found those 2 rings are platinum.
Cool.
They're worth 50 gold pieces each.
Okay.
So, now what? Now what do you want to do?
Is there anything else on these bodies or no?
You go through the bodies and you find where you're standing another platinum ring.
Did you say it has a signet on it?
It's the same platinum rings as everybody else. Platinum signet ring.
Can I try and identify the signet or anything?
Yeah, get your own.
Yeah, you look down at it and it's just a regular platinum ring.
Okay. I'm going to
Because
pocket it.
unless you have identify.
No, can I do an Arcana check on it?
To see if it has magical abilities. Well, you don't sense any magical abilities from it. Let's save that.
That's what I mean.
To save
Yeah.
me the aggravation.
Yeah, it's basically making sure like it's not what animated the bodies.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, the dust settles quite a bit, and there are scattered bony bits all over the floors.
I scoop the bones back up and try and put it back in this coffin.
Okay.
Weirdo.
So yeah, you're basically going around the room, scooping them back up and
Putting them back in
sticking them
their
in, like looking behind the other sarcophaguses, nudging Thorn and pointing down to his boot as he lifts his foot to standing on bone.
And then go, alright, which door?
Let's go to the right.
Got out.
Let's go to the right.
I kind of wave. Shoo shoo.
As in, move on.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to try and sneak past the big man and you.
I want to use danger sense.
You don't sense any traps.
I'm gonna go.
Before we go in there, I'm going to cast Healing Hands on myself.
All right, so you touch yourself and heal yourself.
I'm going in.
All right, well, we can't have two people occupy a square, so
I was here
One.
first.
Fine.
You weren't, but
Wait, can they with a halfling?
no,
I put them on my
Wait.
shoulders.
Yes, we can.
no, you cannot.
Yes, I can too.
It's not tall enough. He's going to go through. If you can be on his shoulders, that's fine. We can work that out. But you're too tall to duck through the door.
I open the door.
So yeah, as you open the door, right as you open it, a short sword comes out of you, and a second one comes from around the corner, and they shout at you. What are you doing here? And I need initiative rolls. Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it?
God damn it! I want to go first.
You are first.
No, I'm not.
Oh, in initiative.
Corvair, you messed up.
Oh, crap! Damn it!
Click on your token. then
It's
click on-
highlighted.
Is it?
It was.
It was first one, 22. Da, da, da. All right, Corvair.
I'm going to just shoot a firebolt right past Cork.
All right, fireball. Yeah, that'll hit. A 7. My goodness. So yeah, you send the firebolt past him, and you see the guy kind of go, ugh, and it kind of hits, and there's a quick flash, and he pats out some of the stuff that is singed a little bit, and goes on standing there menacingly with his short sword.
And I'm going to end my turn. Or I'm going to take a step back and end my turn.
Alrighty. It's ruffian time.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Get fucked, nerds. So the first ruffian standing in front of you kind of brushes off some of the ash and just shouts, "Oh, now we're throwing fire now, huh?" And he stabs Gorgo. Oh, yeah. It doesn't work, so he tries to stab him again. The guy from inside the room says, "Let me show you how it's done." Reaches around and tries to stab Gorgo. And he clutches the wall, and he just goes, and he grunts and throws one more time. Ah!
He has disadvantage. But he still hits.
Yeah, 15. He doesn't have disadvantage, but yes, he does hit. And he stabs you, and you hear a little, yeah! So I can tell Gorgo here since he can actually see inside. So inside there's this large room, and it's partitioned into 3 separate areas. There are iron bars that are walling off the north and the south end. There's just like a bunch of straw and stuff that's been thrown all over the cells. And there are a bunch of humans, women, who look pretty disheveled, and in the south, and one human boy in the north. They're basically dressed in plain gray tunics, and they have iron-fitted collars around their neck. And it's Thorin's turn.
Okay. Would I be able to move here?
Yeah, basically, it'll be difficult terrain to stand up on top of it, but that's fine.
Okay. Alright, because I'm gonna... there. Oh. Am I still able to take that, attack that guy in the doorway?
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm... attack.
Yeah, that'll hit. You climb up on the sarcophagus, and you're basically eye height with the guy, and you just take your thing, you kind of slash at him, and you catch him across the face, and it opens up a big cut, and he bleeds and dies.
Sweet.
Alright, I have my turn.
Hey, Bear.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on the dude. Although I guess
Taisha's Hideous Laughter.
Yeah, can I see this guy? I can see the corner of him.
You can see him.
Alright, I'm gonna use Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
He must make a wisdom save?
Saving throw.
What's your spell DC? Doesn't matter.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, he starts to kind of cackle and laugh, and he falls on the floor.
Yay!
Is he eating a hamburger?
What?
Yes. So yeah, he's basically like just doing that belly laugh as he's laying on the floor, incapacitated.
I will go running into the room and end my turn.
Perfect. Gorgo.
I'm gonna go here. I can stand on top of the dead guy, right?
Yeah, he's dead. He's not gonna win.
Now is he?
He's laying prone, incapacitated.
Is he eating a hamburger?
No.
Why a hamburger?
Because it looks like a hamburger, bro.
Oh, I can't see it. That's why.
I'm gonna hit him with my great axe.
Well, great axe him. You have advantage because he's laying down.
Great axe up here.
So that's gonna hit.
Give me your hamburger.
And
Boy.
you chop his hands off, but unfortunately, there is no hamburger. So as he's laying on the ground, you hear him laughing. You cut his hands off, and he picks them up, and he dies.
Hamburger.
That's that.
So yeah, you kill those guys dead. You hear girls right here beneath you.
Yeah.
They are screaming. they are having a absolute terrible time with you guys in here.
That's because Thorin didn't show up yet.
Here I am. Where's the hamburger?
My hamburger.
I'm gonna check
Okay.
this guy for a key or something.
All right, well, hold on 1 second while I restart my iPad. So, da, 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 da. So you're gonna get that much experience points at the end of the session, and that's it. So in the room, there's a pile of discarded clothes right here that appears to be stuff from the our captives here. Our captives are 3 human commoners are imprisoned here. Myrna appears to be an adult, which I shouldn't have said your name because nobody asked yet. This one here appears to be a 18-year-old and a young boy about age 13. And they're basically just... She's kind of in the corner, just kind of crying, and the adult seems to be comforting her like it's her daughter.
I'm gonna walk up here
Oh boy.
with my weird big ogre looks and say, "It's okay."
Thorin, where'd you go?
He's below bear.
I think he's under me.
Oh. That was awkward.
Is there- I'm gonna search these 2 guys.
Okay.
Investigation.
No, you don't have to do an investigation. What are you looking for? You can't just say I want to search them. This isn't.
I'm gonna
a
look
video
for
game.
keys or anything loose on them.
So yeah, you kind of you dig through them, and you do find a key. That
Hand it
appears
to bear.
Thanks.
You get the sense that
So-
this key unlocks the cells.
Got it. Hey, what are you guys' names?
The older adult is who stops to settle down her daughter. She goes, "My name's Myrna, and this is little Nilsa, and Nars is it's overlocked in the other one. We were captured by them a few. Oh, I don't know. Time's a blur down here. Probably a few days, maybe. But they murdered my husband, Thel, and she starts to just like openly weep.
Myrna.
What were the other names is what he's getting at.
I know, bro. Instead of just having a rough estimation, I have to literally type out every fucking name and completely stop.
You told us to take notes.
I know, and you should take notes by giving a rough approximation, not what the...
I got Thelma, Louise, Burden, and Thurman or something.
Close.
That's why my storytelling's not that good.
So, Myrna is the adult. Nilsa is the 18-year-old girl. Nars is the 13-year-old boy.
Okay. So
Their
why did
father, Thel, Thel, got murdered to death by the Red Brand ruffians a ways back. They have been captured for a few days. You want me to just send you a copy of the module so you can look ahead?
Sure.
that would be helpful.
It would be.
Is
Why
Myrna
did
the-
You,
Kill your husband.
you gonna unlock
Everybody,
them?
everybody can't talk at once.
is Myrna the mom?
Yes. So
Aye.
Myrna turns and says, "Thank you. I don't have anything to offer you, but please just don't hurt us."
We're not
Okay.
going to hurt you.
Oh,
Why?
By the
Why did
nuts.
they kill your husband and take you
I don't-
captive?
I don't know. It's something about them. Those red brands, they've been pestering Phandalin for a while now, and the stupid town master doesn't do anything about it. I think he's afraid of them. But they said he owed them money, but I don't think they owed him money. But I heard them talking to a wizard, and then he left, and then they were talking about selling us into slavery. And she's like wiping tears off her eyes as the little girl still sobbing.
Did you happen to catch the wizard's name?
No, I didn't. I didn't catch his name, but he does have these. There's these big, tall, furry monsters. They have big ears. They kind of move with him. He doesn't seem to go too far without them. And the red brands seemed a little put off by them, and the smell wasn't that great.
Did they look like this guy? And I point to Gorgo.
No. They were fuzzy, not of
Smooth skins.
I don't smell bad either.
I go and take the key from
What's
Bear.
it to you, smooth skin?
Unlock the pen.
Don't.
So yeah, you click unlock the pen and start to slide it open, and they kind of back off a little bit. Myrna kind of holds, tucks Nilsa behind her, and she goes, please.
You're okay. You can get your clothes. And I'm going to go unlock the other side.
I'll step out of the way.
Alright, so yeah, you step out, and
Yeah,
Myrna just comes running in and
just...
and they have a big old family hug.
I'll stand guard and watch.
I'll pick up this pile of clothes and give it to him.
Alright, so yeah, you pick up the clothes and let them, they start kind of grabbing their individual items, and Myrna is still crying, and basically she says, "So I don't have anything I can offer you, but I know I used to live in Thunder Tree, and before the undead overran the place, my family we used to have an herb and alchemy shop there, and there's a case hidden underneath some storage shelves. There's an emerald necklace in there, and if you're more than welcome to go and take it."
Thank you very much, but we could really benefit from some information.
Unfortunately, we don't. We were hooded when we came in, and this is really all we've seen.
Would you happen to know if there are any other people aside from these two that are around?
Oh, probably. We've seen, quite a few come and go, but I don't really have a count on their specific numbers.
Okay.
Do you, by any chance, know how to the trapdoor or like the room you probably walked through to get into here? It's a long hallway after you went down some stairs.
We were cloaked and we were hooded. I don't really remember. We didn't really see anything.
Okay. Well, we should probably get them at least out to the cave so they can go back to town, and then we'll finish looking in here.
Okay.
So we're probably going to have to help them across that pit.
Oof. I hope they don't slip.
Alright.
So, what are we doing?
You're going to escort them out to this back hallway again.
All right, so yeah, you kind of make your way back around to the. We'll just do this bit without moving the character, without moving the tones.
Okay.
You make your way back around to that hallway, and you can see the pits open. What would you like to do?
Look at them. Do you guys think you'll be able to cross it with this rope?
It seems. I mean, we're pretty near. I don't know if is there like a way we could make a bridge, maybe?
Or were those bars or anything like the doors for the thing?
They're in the ceiling and the floor.
How
doors.
heavy could we push the stone coffins?
The stone coffins, no, but the lids could come off.
we'll take those.
All right, so you grab. You're grabbing all 3 lids.
Yeah.
All right,
Sure.
so stretching them across would be a little rough, but you kind of look it over and you know that they're not going to fit if you just kind of lay one straight over.
So we'll put one down, so it's mostly across, and then pile the other ones on the end of it for extra weight, and have Thorn sit on it as well.
So you basically would put one here. Have
So
somebody
making it so it's like 3/4 across and it's heavy counterweighted on the one side.
Like a diving board?
Pretty much.
Sounds like it.
So you
I don't
want
like this idea.
stick it out like a diving board to the back, basically halfway, and then place the other one on top of it.
Yeah. And then another one on top of that.
Well, you would only need 2. You could use 2 to stretch it across.
Yeah, but would they be supported then?
The one you place down, that's questionable. Depends on who steps on it.
Well, then I'll have Gorgo hold it down with Thorn, and then we'll slide the other one across. So the one halfway across, one on top of it with weight on it, and then the other one sliding it 3/4 across the other way, so it makes a quick bridge. But we'll tell them to hold onto the rope as well, and kind of like monkey bridge it. So they have a rope and then a not so thing, and go one at a time.
That's fine. You're able to get pretty much everybody across with the exception of Gorgo and Thorin. They are now on the left side. You guys are on the right side.
Bear, do you want to lead him out since you're the lightest and the nimblest? And then we'll wait for you here.
You're already on the right side with me.
Oh, I am?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then we'll lead him out to the entrance.
That's fine.
All right, we'll walk.
You take them back through, and they're nervous. And when they get to the room with the bloody bits, they and then when they get up, they go, "You're just gonna let us go? We're not, what? How?"
No, you were wrongfully imprisoned.
I'll say
Yes,
there is one more thing though, and I'll grab out of my pocket the platinum ring that I got, and I'll hand it to him and say, "This is for you. This will help you get a new start. I'm sorry that your husband's gone. This is the best we can do for you."
Yes, but I don't have any weapons or anything. What if there's more waiting upstairs?
I'll pull out a small knife from my pack and say, "This is the best thing I can give you."
Or
Good
we can
luck.
Pick up the short swords from the 2 guys that are dead. Or 3.
Yeah, that makes more sense. We'll give him the short swords.
And I'll take their cloaks, the 3 red brand cloaks that are down there, and say, put these on. It'll at least get you safely into town. And then I'd go right home and lock the door.
Okay, it's fine. You're wrapping them up in the bloody cloaks, and
Telling them to go back to their undead, overrun home.
No, did they say live in town?
No!
they live in Phandalin. She used to live in Thundertree.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
And then
okay.
in here, her husband got murdered by the red brands from the town.
Yes, murdered to death.
I go. Where do you live in town?
It's
So we
our
can come
home. We don't.
Make
We,
sure you're okay.
trust it. We'll go to the Stone Inn. We will hide out there.
Okay. They were really
Thank
helpful.
you.
So
Thank
if you
you.
mention our names, and I go Bear, Thorn was the dwarfen man.
Oh.
Gorgo was the Shringerland, and I'm Corvair.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Corvair and Mr. Bear.
If you see a man named Sildar, he's of the Lord's Alliance. He could say we found you there, and he should be able to help you. Should be in that same inn.
Thank you. And then she grabs the sword as tight as she can and says, "Come on!" And she kind of motions her kids in front of her, and they basically start to go as quickly as they can.
All right, then I'm gonna go back to our bridge.
Perfect.
And go.
Before he leaves, I'll say, "Hey, Corvée,
Yeah,
what are the odds they make it?
pretty good.
You want to make a bet?"
I'd rather not bet on someone's life.
All right.
I like to bet. Let's roll some dice. Uh-oh, 4. That ain't good. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, you head back to the thing, and Gorgo and Thorin are still kind of holding it down.
We'll
And
go
I'll
back across.
shimmy
Go back across. All right. Now what?
We'll take our coffins with us. Coffin
Smart.
lids with us.
Smart guy. So he slides the coffin lid back, and you're just gonna leave him there. What are you doing with him?
Yeah.
I want to put them back on the coffins.
So you situate them back on the sarcophagi.
Is that a word?
Plural for sarcophagus.
Anywho,
Let's go in this door.
yeah.
I say,
Yeah.
Gorgo, before you open it, I'm going to stand here and ready a firebolt in
Okay.
case it opens. And there's a guy there standing there again.
Alrighty. So,
I'm gonna use danger sense.
We don't have to use. Does it say you have to use danger sense? There's no traps. Is it an innate ability? Hold on 1 second. Let me double check your danger sense.
It gives me advantage.
Yeah, I'll let you know if you sense any problems. Oh, hold on 1 second. At second level, you gain an uncanny sense to when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when to dodge away from danger. You have an advantage in saving through spells and traps. Gain a better blind guess. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'll let you know if there's an issue when you're at the door.
I'm gonna open the door.
There's an issue. So yeah, you pop the door open, and you see a short little hallway. It's nice and teeny tiny, and there is a door in the far on the right hand side.
Do I sense any traps?
No, I'll let you know if you sense any traps.
I'm gonna go down the hallway.
Perfect. So yeah, you kind of go down the hallway, and you're standing by the door there.
I'll follow.
I put my ear up to the door. Do I hear anything?
No, you don't hear anything.
I motion for Thorn.
I'm gonna open the door.
Whoa, buddy.
Hey,
Got a little overzealous. So yeah, Gorgo, you grab the door and you... It's locked.
Hey, Bear, do you still have the key?
no, Corvair has it.
I toss it to Bear.
I hand it to Gorgo.
And Gorgo puts the key in the lock, and it doesn't turn. This isn't the right key.
This isn't the right key.
Is it a wooden door?
It is a wooden door. It is a banded wooden door, if I remember correctly.
Gorgo, you have a giant axe.
I'm gonna hit it with my axe.
Oh, that's quiet.
Hold on 1 second, I gotta get a...
HP
He
for a banded
misses
door.
the door.
I'm gonna kick it in the penis.
So yeah, you haul off and you hit the door. And it doesn't damage it at all.
I'm gonna hit the door again.
So you make me another roll there, buddy. Yeah, you make solid contact with the door. And you do a whopping, let me get that damage. Yeah, you've made a pretty solid chunk into the door.
Is it like a
Does-
hole in the door?
Yeah, does it look
No.
like I'm making any? No. Nothing really.
You've basically broken the wood on it.
But no, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to break through it.
You would be here a while. Like you've made solid contact with that second swing. But but the first swing is still pretty tight.
I go, Bear, you can't unlock it. You don't have a unlock a thieves kit or anything, do you?
No.
Okay.
I look at him confused.
I go, I have this crowbar, and I take my crowbar out.
Uh-huh.
Congratulations.
Do you want to try and pry the door, Gorgo?
Oh,
Or you and Thorn combine to try and pry the door?
that makes sense. Don't throw it. Been throwing shit at me all day. I'll grumble as I walk out of the hallway so Thorin can get by.
Not supposed to throw dwarfs.
That's true.
Don't
So
tell
yeah,
the
you
elf.
guys kind of wedge the crowbar in, and you
Give it a go.
You give it the good old college try, and you hear like some of the wood and stuff creaking and cracking, but it's not going anywhere. It's a tight door. It's whatever's in there seems well protected.
I go, here, you two guys, Hold on.
I have a tinder box.
Here I go. Here, Gorgo. You guys just come back. Come back from that area. I call them back from the hallway. I'm going to cast Create Bonfire right there.
Okay. So yeah, the door doesn't have to make a dexterity save because it doesn't. So yeah, you've basically created a fire right here.
I'm gonna let it burn the door a little bit.
All right. So how long do you want to wait?
I think for 1 minute.
All right. So yeah, you basically create the bonfire and let it kind of go the whole thing, and this whole area right here is now super smoky, and it starts to kind of billow out to the room you're in.
I'm going back here.
I go, you might want to take one of the lids and put it down first. That floor is going to be hot.
Can we not stop on top of other players, please?
I was there first.
No, you were not.
Yeah, I was.
No, you literally moved on top of him.
That's because something's lagging still.
Well, he didn't move, so you dropped your token on top of his token. Do you not see his token here?
No.
Where is his token?
I was here, smoke,
Yeah.
and I moved back here.
Yeah, you moved to here, correct?
Yes.
And you don't see Thorin's token right here.
I do now. It wasn't there before.
Okay. Your shit's fucked, bro.
Yeah, see, I moved,
Yeah, we got it.
but now I moved.
I tell him to take a lid to put it down first before he swings at the door.
Alright, so yeah, he,
Am I gonna die if I go in there with the smoke?
I don't know.
I don't want to go in there then.
I'll carry a sarcophagus lid if I can drag it over there, put it down on the ground. What's the door condition look like?
Make me a strength check.
Oh, sorry.
You little weak bitch.
I
Yeah, you're able to grab the lid and drag it in there.
I put it down and stand on top. What's the door look like?
Make a perception check. Yeah, you can't see through the fucking smoke. Might want to send somebody else in.
I'm gonna come back out and go. Even if I could hit the door, I don't have anything to hit it with.
Okay.
Maybe if we had someone with a big axe who could hit the door.
ain't going in there. It's smoky.
I was just in there.
Okay. I'll go in then.
All right, so Gorgo walks back in. Um, it's pretty smoky. You're having a hard time seeing in there.
I want to look at the door.
Make a perception check. Let me know if you can see the door. 14. So yeah, as you're kind of looking for the door, you're kind of squinting your eyes, and you're facing to the left. And as you're kind of squinting, you're seeing smoke kind of hit the wall and run into the wall, as if it's escaping.
So I think that's the door.
You think whatever you want.
I think that's the door. I'm gonna hit it with my great axe.
All right, let's hit it with that great axe.
No whammy. Fuck.
So yeah, you make contact with the wall, and it doesn't sound like you hit a door, but it doesn't sound like you hit something incredibly solid. Like it sounded like there was something hollow just on the other side of whatever you just hit. But again, you think it's the door, so.
Well, my eyes are watering and I'm coughing, so I'm gonna hit it again.
Perfect. Hit it one more time. Yeah, you hit it the second time, and as you hit it, you just see this. You see a rush of smoke rush past as you open a door.
I got the door open.
You guys can't see into the hallway, but from what you can see right here, you see the smoke kind of rushing into the other room, and after a moment or so, it starts to clear up. And Gorgo, you realize that you've punched a hole through the wall.
We go back and say it's really smoky, but I broke the wall.
Oh. Not the door?
No. I couldn't see nothing.
Can I go in there now?
You made me
Yeah,
go
you
in
can.
there.
You can. I literally just said you can see down there. The smoke is cleared.
What's the door look like?
The door looks like it's a banded wooden door.
It's not burned at all?
No. I mean, it's singed, but...
It's a magic door.
But to your left is an area, and it appears to be finished with some dressed stone block. There is flagstone along the floor. There are several barrels stored up against the wall here, along with a number of empty crates. There are some straw in there for packing, some hammers, some pry bars, and some nails are sitting on top.
I'm gonna walk in.
So yeah, as you walk in, you notice that the cavern continues some distance to the south. You can make out several passages that open up to a larger cavern. It looks like a deep pit or a crevasse in the floor.
I'm gonna follow to see my damage.
Well, Gorgo, you didn't do what we needed, but you did better.
I'm gonna shout down the hallway. Hey, you guys!
I'll come running.
I just look at Gorgo and go, why?
Q.
Q, barbecue?
Well, now they know we're all here.
Here's the deal, man.
Who?
The people who have been trying to kill us for the last 20 minutes?
There's a number 4.
There's a number 4?
It's a mark on the ground. It vaguely looks like the number 4.
Where? Oh. I thought you were looking... I thought you saw one of the DM tokens. That.
There's a number 7.
Yeah, that's to let me know what room you're in, to look on the sheet. So yeah, you go into the room and you see the giant cavern.
Well, let's go looking. Big guys up front.
Okay.
You said there was hammers, nails, and pry bars?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, most of the provisions and stuff they're not of value here. You do find like there's some beaver pelts, but that's about it.
Ha. Oh, gotcha.
There's a bridge.
Yeah,
There's a
so
Gorgo.
as you go into the actual open area, the cold breeze kind of fills the large natural cavern. There's a faint smell of decaying flesh, and their crevasse divides the cavern. It's flanked by 2 rough stone columns. This thing right here, and that one across the other way. It's a 20-foot high ceiling, and there's 2 arched wooden bridges that span the chasm.
Um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on this bridge. Does it feel sturdy?
I don't know. Does it feel sturdy?
Yes.
So yeah, you walk straight across it, and everything seems okay.
Something smells funny.
It does. It just smells like just some faint death and everything.
I'm not excited to be here.
Yeah. This is scary.
Corvair, can you make me a insight check? I'm sorry, can you make a deception check? Okay.
I'm gonna look at this bridge. Does it look sturdy?
I don't know. Make me an investigation check. Seems okay.
I'm gonna look at it kind of wary and go back up to the other bridge and wait for a thorn to cross.
Okay. Gorgo, can you make me a deception check?
Oh no.
Okie dokie. Bear.
Yeah.
Let me get one of them deception checks. Okie dokie.
I'm gonna look down to the chasm.
Alright. So the crevasse, it's deep-sided fissure. It's about 5 to 10 feet wide and roughly 20 feet deep. It's got rough walls, which are, you could probably climb without it being too much of an issue. But it's pretty deep.
Anything at the bottom?
Not that you can see.
I'm going to pick up a rock.
Okay.
I'm going to cast the light cantrip on the rock.
Ooh, nice.
And then I'm going to drop rock.
So you drop it in there. There is nothing that you seem to see down there. But when you kind of throw it down, you see a bunch of well-gnawed bones at the bottom.
I don't
I'm
like
gonna-
this.
I'm gonna cast minor illusion
And-
and put a bunny at the bottom.
Okie dokie. So yeah, you also see a small rabbit down there, as well as like the outline of what appears to be a wooden chest. We're kind of off in the basically just over on this side here on the bottom under the bridge in like a little cutout hole.
I go, there's a chest down there.
Boobies?
Can I get deception checks from everybody again?
Consistent.
Hey, yep.
Nope. Yep.
Aw, shit.
Nope. Okie dokie.
I'm waiting for Thorn to clear the other space so I'm not standing on the bridge. I go, do we want to go to the chest
You can-
down at the bottom?
That's up to you, man.
Do I look like I'd be able to easily climb down?
Fair point.
Yeah, I already said it's easy. It appears to be easily climbable.
I'm gonna tie my rope to myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand the other end to Thorn and
This guy
Gorgo.
gets stuck in one foot trap by himself. Now he's super paranoid.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give the rope to those guys, and I'm gonna go down this side where they are. But I'm not gonna put my token on top of them.
So yeah, as you start to climb down, you get to the pretty close, and it's the half-eaten body seems, pretty fresh, only a few days old. You get the sense that it's probably been dumped down here, and as you get close to the chest, in your head and your head only, you hear, "Wait! Don't touch that. It doesn't belong to you."
I'm gonna start climbing back up the rope, and just go, nope, 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 nope. And
Why are you
climb back
here?
up. We're looking for a guy, a dwarf, red-bearded dwarf.
And right there's a dwarf. I can see
No.
him.
A red-bearded.
Who you talking to, weirdo?
You
One
can't hear
second.
him. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I got you.
I can hear him.
Yeah, that's true. What type of dwarf? I don't see too many dwarfs.
He has a red beard. He might have been captured.
That doesn't eliminate a lot of dwarfs. And, while you're hearing this, you're hearing like a Joker style laugh and a cackle. Every little bits.
Who are you?
I need food. You have food?
What do you eat?
Meat.
I can get you meat real quick.
Oh, what kind?
Um,
The big one looks nice. The
No,
half
no.
orc
no,
doesn't
human.
seem too bright. Nice and strong.
No, they'd taste terrible.
What about the halfling?
No, he'd taste even worse.
I don't know. He smells sweet.
And
And he stops communicating with you and snaps to Bear. So, you like sweets?
Who is this?
Don't.
Gorgo.
I know you like sweets. I can smell them on you.
I do.
I bet you would taste sweet.
Do I hear Bear talking?
Yeah, I mean, you're close enough. You're only 15 feet away.
I go,
20 feet.
Bear. He says that chest's not ours, and he wants food. So, I think we can give him those.
You would be tasty.
I would be tasty. Oh, I've heard that before.
Yes.
Let me know when I
From
get
your
them.
friend, the big one. You like him a lot.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He snaps to Gorgo. You and the small man. Your
Hello?
friends.
Hello?
Hello.
What's this?
What do you mean, what's this?
I don't see you.
So, while this is going on, when I get back up to the bridge, I'm going to go back and drag one of the bodies from that we killed at the prison cell, and
One of
drag
the
it
ruffians?
back into here.
That's fine. It's going to take you a couple minutes.
That's why I figured I'd get it going while they're.
That's fine. So yeah, you start to leave, and as you climb up to the top, let me finish with Gorgo, then we'll jump to you real quick. This is where I would put in backstory, but you don't have any written in your sheet. So something about your backstory and your family. And then he turns to Corvair as you're going across the bridge and go, "Where are you leaving to?
I'm gonna get you food.
Are you getting food? What kind?"
Human.
Oh, human, I'm sick of human. But the dwarf. And he snaps to the dwarf. You look tasty. Not a lot of meat, but strong.
Do I look tasty?
Yes, after I peel off the shell.
I think this thing wants to eat us. I was going to give him the red brands.
Corvair, I'm scared.
Well, I wouldn't fall down that chasm, and I will be right back with
It
hopefully food.
snaps back to Corvair and goes, Red Brands, what do you know of the Red Brands?
That's who took over this manor, this basement.
Yes, that is true.
You never answered my question. Who are you?
That's not a concern.
That's a pretty
But
big answer.
If you would go get food, we can maybe discuss more.
All right, I'll go. Thorn, come with me.
Okay.
And we'll go get the 3 bodies. 2? 3?
Whatever.
How many were in that room?
There's
2.
2 bodies in the room.
We'll each grab a body.
Plus these people who are totally not here anymore. So yeah, you basically grab 2 bodies and bring them back. While you were gone, the voice turns back to Bear. And just you hear some just mutterings and more demands for food. Gorgo, you hear more cackling, more demands for food. And it's really, really unsettling. So as you 2 guys come back, you see Gorgo and Bear kind of like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm
Can
gonna
I?
throw one of the bodies down.
Hold. Go ahead, Bear.
No, it's okay.
So yeah, you chuck one of the bodies down, and you just hear it kind of, and you hear the crackle of bone and stuff of it kind of hitting the bottom, and you just hear, what kind of food?
Humans, right? They were both human?
Yes, I mean, I don't know, I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you, the 2 red brains, because I know they're a mix of races.
They're humans.
Yeah, they're both humans, so I'll kick them both in. I go, humans, that's all that's there.
This'll do for now. But I want more food.
How much do you eat?
I eat when I can. Not too many people come down here. Just the red brands, but there are new foods. There's big fuzzy foods and small gangly foods.
Well, if we kill anything else in here, we can bring you more food.
You didn't hear that. I was talking
Oh,
about
sorry.
I apologize.
I got nothing. I'm just shocked.
And it turns back to Corvair. You food bringer.
Yes.
You bring me more food.
If you can aid us in telling us what's ahead, we'll...
Do you promise
whatever
to bring
else
more food?
Well, as long as I don't die, and then they probably might throw me down there.
And you see basically this kind of shadow start to climb up from this side here and scuttle as it's kind of basically getting up, and it kind of blurs around the rock here.
Wait,
And it just goes
in the chasm?
We're not seeing any of your stuff.
I know.
Okay.
We're getting there. You just basically see this kind of shady form kind of come up. It goes, I tell you where to get more food you bring to me. Is this a deal? Then
What
I
do
will
we
help
get?
you with the red brands.
You help us with the red brands, we could probably get you more food.
Do we have a deal?
As long as it's not an innocent food that you're looking for.
What do you mean by innocent?
Someone who was taken against their will. Not one of the red brands, or that evil mage and his buddies.
Who am I to know who's innocent or not innocent?
That's for us to know.
But if you know, why are you asking me if they're innocent?
Well, I don't want you saying you want a little kid, because I'm not throwing a little kid down there.
Children are too soft and not a lot of meat on their bones.
Oh, if we find anything else in this cave, we can bring it to you.
You bring me the fuzzy meats and the tiny stringy meat. Not so much the tiny one, but the big ones, the fuzzies. I don't get too many of those.
We could probably bring you the fuzzies.
And it kind of, while you're sitting there, oops.
Does it get within my light or no?
I'm working on it, bro.
I'm just asking.
Settle down. You see this kind of... Oop, why ain't that working? There it goes. You see this giant, kind of one-eyed creature. It's got like spikes and scales, and he looks really scaly, and he's kind of like holding on, and you can see his claw, and it's just long, and it looks very, very menacing. You kind of see its teeth and drool kind of rolling down, and he just stares at you and leans the rest of the way around the rock and points to the southwest corner of the room here.
Is that where they're
Fuzzy
at?
meat through there.
Do I recognize him, like from any of the books when I was scribing? Anything like
Make a history check. Yeah, you know this type of creature as a Nothic. They are subterranean monsters that hunger for flesh.
They're inherently evil?
Who said anything about being inherently evil?
I'm just asking if they are.
They don't tend to be super nice,
Okay.
but this one seems to be, understanding. It just wants flesh. You're willing to provide flesh. You watch as it scuttles down back underneath and fades back to... Oop. Wrong token. Wrong thing.
Does anyone know why that thing pointed at me?
No, point it to the pathway down there. That opening.
Okay.
And
So that's
while
where
you're
the
standing on the bridge, you just hear like ichor of guts and things being torn and flesh being just ripped.
Okay, so we go down there. I think that's where our wizard and his two big critters are. Fuzzy critters. All he asks is that we provide him the big critters and he'll help us.
Okay. Sounds good.
And I'll tell him that it's like that's what it is. Like what I know from my thing. That's a Nothic. And they're a subterranean creature that eats meat. Or flesh.
Everybody's coming down here.
Yep.
Nope, I got it. Don't move you. I'll move you. Oop. So, you come down the hallway, you see a set of stairs going down, and to the left you see a door, and to the right you see a corner as it goes around the hallway.
So we're gonna go further down in the creepy tunnel?
Yeah, because the Redbeard or Rockseeker might be here. Or at least that mage that's plaguing this town.
You mean because the one-eyed creepy thing told us to go down here?
Well, he said that's where the big fuzzy guys are, and the lady said the wizard had two big fuzzy things with her. So I'm making inferences.
Alright, man. This
I
is
hope
creepy.
I don't die.
Me too.
We don't die. Classic.
Hey, Corvair, since this is your freaking idea, how about you lead?
Alright.
So you're going
I'm
first?
gonna go a little sneaky.
Alright, make me a sneaky check. Yep. You're as sneaky as you think you can be. See, as you come down to the end of the hall, you can see a door to your south and a door to your north.
I go, there's...
Oh, follow him.
I'm going to open this door.
Okay. So yeah, you open the door, and as you do, you see two bugbears laughing and pointing to something on the floor. And when the door opens, they go, "Who are you?" And I need initiative rolls from everybody. Get some stuff set up here. Bear goes first, then Gorgo, then Corvair, then... Come on. There we go. Alrighty, hey Bear.
Yeah.
You see Corvair's face, his eyes widen as he's appears to have made a boo-boo.
I will step around him into the passageway and cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy over here. Doot.
So, Dissonant Whispers is a wisdom save. Yeah, so that you hit it on this guy on the left here.
Yep.
You see him kind of grab his head and like kneel down on the ground. He's shaking his head back and forth. It's not going super great for him. But eventually he kind of stands up, and as he stands up, blood is just trickling out of his nose.
Okay. That's going to be it for me. Oh, he's also supposed to move as far away as speed allows him.
On his turn, though, right?
Is it?
If available, and use its reaction, if available, to move away. So yeah, it basically just backs up into the corner. It's climbing up on the bed, just kind of putting its hand up.
Right.
And covering
That's
its
it for
ears. Gorgo.
Is Thorin difficult terrain?
To pass through Thorn will be difficult terrain.
Okay. 15. $20. 25. And to pass through them, it's going to be difficult terrain?
Correct.
I don't even know which way I'm going.
Well, you have 5 movement left, so it would take 10 movements to move, to pass through them. So.
I can't get through them.
Correct.
So I start running up.
What?
Trying to think if I could do anything.
If you want to get in the room, you could technically use the dash action to get into the room.
Okay,
You won't be able to attack when you go in there.
but I can rage. If needed.
Rage, I believe, you can use it as a bonus action.
Yes. Because I got 14 rages left.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. I'll dash.
Let me look at your sheet. You have 3. You have 1 rage left.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'm going down or
so
up.
Well, the door to right here is open.
Oh. So... I want to go in the door.
So yeah, as you enter, it's basically a barrack. There's 4 wooden bunks with heaps of blankets, and there's some I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong. Oh no, I'm reading the right one. There's dirty dishes all over this. It just smells of like unwashed, fuzzy thing. Rotten meat kind of fills the air. There's 3 tall humanoids, and there is a tiny goblin off to himself. Basically, as you come through the thing, that you see the goblin kind of grab its head and fall backwards. He faints.
Now, can I jump on this bed?
Yeah.
And then rage.
That's fine. You jump on the bed and give a guttural roar of your raging.
And I got in my turn.
Perfect. Corvair.
I am going to cast Chromatic Orb and twin it. So for those playing at home,
I got you.
twin. And Chromatic Orb of lightning damage.
Who's the first one to?
This one.
Alright, that doesn't hit.
And then the second one.
The second one, you're hitting Droop.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a throw with disadvantage because he's fainted laying on the ground.
Oh wait, that's not the bugbear?
This guy right here?
Yeah, I can't see that. Like I don't know if I could actually see into the room. Like
You can see, and what you can see is what you can see, because I can look to see what you see.
Then I'm going to take a step forward. And then try and hit that bugbear.
Okay, that's still. I'll keep your same 10, and that misses.
Alright. And then I'm going to go crap. I'm going to go 5. And I'm going to spend the 2 to get behind bear.
Okay.
And end my turn.
Alrighty. It's the bugbear's turn. They shout. This guy right here yells to the one to the left, "What are you doing? Let's go attack!" And he's just, "No!" And he's basically kind of scrunched down, so he basically growls at him. Steps forward and jumps up on top of the bed with Gorgo and swings his giant Morningstar.
Sweet. I'm in
Sweet.
bed.
Alright, you're in bed, so it doesn't hit. The next bugbear runs up to you, also with its Morningstar out, and swings it. Whoosh!
That's gonna hit.
And you take 12 piercing damage.
I take 6.
Oh no, you take 6 because you're raging, that's right. You take 6 piercing damage. So it just... and it digs it square into your ribs. You can feel some of the bruise and a little bit of blood rolling down the inside of your shirts there. Thorin.
Alright. I woke the baby up. Ooh. Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm going to attack the guy in the doorway.
Okie dokie. That'll hit. So yeah, you basically stab him just straight, just whoosh, whoosh, and you hear him kind of wince and turn, and he growls at you. He doesn't appreciate that much.
Yeah. Alright, I am.
End your turn. Okay, Bear.
I'm gonna... Can I move through the bugbear? I can move through the bugbear.
Yeah, it'd be 10, 20. It's going to be
I think he doesn't take disadvantage because he's a halfling. That's that skill.
Yeah, that's the halfling nimbleness.
Oh, rough terrain doesn't
It's not
Yeah,
rough. He can pass through a space occupied by.
It doesn't say that, it just says I can move through.
any space. So yeah, you're good.
Alright, well either way, this is where I wanted to stop. I'm gonna use my rapier on this bro.
Perfect.
Where is it? There it is.
The 14 does not hit.
Ah. I'll use my bonus action to give... No, I won't. I'll end my turn.
Right, so anybody who had inspiration before it's no longer valid. It's been more than 10 minutes. All right, Gorgo.
I'm gonna play in the bed with this guy.
All right, monkey's on the bedroom.
I'm gonna
Hashtag
show
Joe.
him my sex toys.
All right, oh, it's 16. That hits. And
He likes it rough.
he does like it rough, but he doesn't appear to be bleeding. You've hit him pretty good with your axe, and he just kind of roars at you.
Well, he likes it really rough. I'm going to end my turn.
Alrighty. Hey, Corvair.
I'm gonna take a step up and use my sorcery points to twin chromatic orb again for this guy and this guy.
Alright, who's the first one? The guy
one
up
in
top?
front of. Yep. No, the one in front of.
Oh, sorry. That one? Yeah, that'll hit.
And it's lightning damage.
Yep. 12. So yeah, there's a crack of lightning, and you see the guy kind of shake. And he's there's certain parts of his hair that is singed, and you can see the little pattern go
Is
through.
this guy? Is he undercover? Because it's kind of I'm shooting like just for the edge. No, you said.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna cast the second one at him.
That'll also hit. 14. Same thing. You see the ball hit, and it's just this crack of the lightning, and you see it kind of singe, and it creates all these different runways, and it's just he's pretty scarred up, and you can see just blood starting to trickle out.
And I'm going to end my turn.
Perfect. All right, the bugbear who's standing on top of the bed with Gorgo is super pissed and swings its Morningstar at Gorgo.
Hits, right?
If meets it, beats it. So it grabs it and swinging, it makes contact with Gorgo in his dome. Gorgo, you take 5 points of damage. This guy here yells and turns to our friend Thorin, raises its Morningstar up and tries to bring it on his head like El Kabong. Kabong.
Oh, shit.
You take 17 points of damage. And it El Kabongs you pretty good. Corvair, you can see as it comes down and hits, you just see like blood and stuff rolling out of the off the back of Thorin. Hey Thorin, it's your turn.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna attack the guy in the doorway again.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go to swing, but it just kind of puts its Morningstar up and clink, takes it and pushes your longsword back.
Alright.
Hold on 1 second. Okie dokie. Got anything left in your turn there, Thorin?
Nah, I'm done.
Alright, Bear.
I'm gonna swing at that dude with my rapier again.
Alrighty, that'll hit. And you basically kind of slide it up in between his ribs. You feel it hit a bunch of stuff on the way up, and as you slide it back out, he starts bleeding more, and he dies.
That's it.
Hey, Gorgo.
I'm gonna play in the bed some more.
Alright, we'll play in the bed some more.
I'll play in the bed with this guy. With a great axe.
Alright. That'll hit. Yeah, you basically put a big chunk into him, and as you bring your axe out, he dies.
I wish I had a good pun, but I can't think of one yet. I'll let you know.
Corvair.
I'm going to spend the 10 to step past him. This guy's just on the ground. Looking
He
shitty.
is basically kind of crouched down, just holding his ears and putting his hand up to bear.
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at him. That hits.
Okay, that'll hit.
And lightning damage.
How many spell slots do you have?
I
4.
was wondering that too.
Well, you've cast Chromatic Orb 1.
2. This is
2.
the 3rd. I've been only casting cantrips before this.
I got you. Just trying to make sure. So yeah, that'll oops. Yeah, that'll hit you. What'd you say, lightning?
Lightning.
He crackles and you just see him shaking and he falls over dead.
And then I look back at Thorn and go, if you have a health potion, now would be the time to drink it, because you look shitty.
Yeah.
And then I'm at my turn.
All right. That's the bugbear's turn, but they don't have a turn. All it is our little friend Droop laying on the floor, fainted, completely passed out. But that's a problem for another day. This is where we will end.
But I have so many questions for him.
I know, we're going to have so many questions for him next week.
Okay.
It's a cliffhanger. You
It is
gotta
a
end on a
cliffhanger.
cliffhanger.
So we will go over loot and stuff later.
Night, pot.
Good night,
Night,
Nightbot.
Nightbot.
Yeah, that's it. We are going to be playing every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, roughly a start time, as long as everything goes okay. That's it. We'll see you next week, everybody.